Pronounced, defined, used in lexical dispatch.
Megalomania. Adjective. Megalomaniac, megalomaniacal, megalomaniacally. A mental state characterized by exaggerated beliefs of one's status, abilities, or influence. Example: the dictator's megalomania led to disastrous policies. In informal context, extreme arrogance or ambition bordering on pathology. Example: the CEO's megalomania alienated the board. The dictator's megalomania led him to invade neighboring countries, believing he was destined to rule the world. Historians often cite megalomania as a key trait in leaders who start wars for personal glory. Her megalomania became evident when she demanded absolute loyalty from her employees. In literature, characters like Macbeth exhibit megalomania, driving them to ruin. The CEO was labeled as megalomaniac after firing anyone who disagreed with him. Megalomaniacs throughout history, such as Nero, are remembered for their delusions of grandeur. The villain in the movie was a classic megalomaniac, obsessed with global domination. His megalomaniacal ambitions blinded him to the suffering he caused. The general's megalomaniacal tendencies made him unfit for democratic leadership. A megalomaniacal leader often surrounds themselves with sycophants rather than advisors. Key tips for test takers: TOEFL, SAT, GRE, GMAT. Usage and importance. Megalomania frequently appears in reading passages about history, politics, or psychology. It is a high-value GRE or GMAT word, often tested in synonym questions. For example, megalomania versus delusions of grandeur. In Analogies, expect pairings like megalomaniac to power or megalomania to hubris. Likely question formats: synonym selection. Which word is closest in meaning to megalomania? Options: paranoia, grandeur, tyranny, delusion. Correct choice: delusion. Sentence completion. The CEO's blank was evident in his belief that he alone could save the company. Correct. Megalomania versus naivety, generosity. 3. Analogies. Megalomaniac is to power as miser is to wealth. Relationship, obsession with. Common confusables: narcissism, self-love versus megalomania's power obsession. Paranoia, irrational fear versus megalomania's irrational ambition. Hubris, excessive pride, often a precursor to megalomania. Relevant idioms or proverbs. Power corrupts. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. Linked to megalomania. Pride comes before a fall. Relevant to megalomaniacal downfall. Test-taking strategies. If stuck, associate megalomania with dictators, tyrants, or unchecked ambition. In reading comprehension, note tone words like delusional or grandiose. They often signal megalomania.